It's a fitting pre-season friendly, as Craig Shakespeare, so important to those European nights that we became so accustomed to and enjoyed so much at the King Power Stadium. Now, over in Europe, it would be wonderful if they could get a result in his name this afternoon. And they, as you can see, they are underway at the Illerstadion in Kempten. As Leicester City, their penultimate pre-season game, up and running. It's on that right-hand side with Justin. And an early foray forward into Augsburg territory for the Foxes. Decent first touch from Daka and laid off to the neat and tidy Harry Winks, left-hand side. Christensen's ball cut away from the 6-yard line, but something quickly here, Leicester City. Christensen got a foul. Is Vestergaard towards Winks and back again. A bit of a moment for Leicester City to just hold the ball in their own half of the pitch.
Well, we've seen a lot of this last season under Maresca, Enzo Maresca, you know, that patient build-up play.
Early ball forward, Daka on the penalty area, tries the acrobatic finish. Didn't quite get it right, but, well, something a little bit special there from Patson Daka.
Yeah, difficult chance for Patson.
Into the centre circle. To the Dutchman, who was the relative safety of Labrovic, as Augsburg will try and reset here. It's across to Schlotterbeck, and now on the left-hand side is Janulis. Ball forward, Sunday holds it up well. Ooh. Shuffle of the weight. Here come Augsburg, and it's in behind for Meunier. It's off Vestergaard and behind. Another corner kick.
Yeah, good play from Augsburg. I think you just analysing the replay there, or I forget one, but the two centre halves just dropped so deep back into, you know, inside their own box. Well, there's one of them has to step out and put a little bit of pressure on, and that just opens the pitch up a little bit for Augsburg there, and enables them to get down that down Leicester's right hand side, their left hand side. Thankfully, I think it was Vestergaard with a block in the end.
Is Myers' delivery. The right-footed one curled in towards the near post. And that's off the far post and into the back of the net. It's Schlotterbeck. A fine header, a glancing contact. It's rather looped past Mads Hermansen. And the Foxes trail by a goal to nil.
Yeah, disappointing goal to concede. The curse of the set piece. Still haunting Leicester City at the moment, and the big centre half, all he has to do is just get a little flick on it, and the pace on the ball does the rest. But from a Leicester City perspective, you know, there'll be question marks being asked about who's picking the runner-up, who's going engaging. It's just too easy for him to get that header in the position that he was.
Schlotterbeck just rose highest at that near post. There's a crowd of boys around him as well, but not too many in blue shirts, it has to be said. He's got the slightest of contacts, but a good contact too. Winks with, there's a wall of white shirts in front of him, so of course he has to go backwards to Vestergaard. Winks to his left. Inside from Mavididi to Wout Faes. Bit of space on the far flank for Fatawu. Round the corner for De Cordova-Reid. Ball in towards the near post. That's the closest the Foxes have come. It was Patson Daka throwing himself towards the ball at the near post. I don't know if it came off an Augsburg head last, but a decent ball in by Fatawu.
Yeah, great bit of play, and it all starts with a little bit of movement from De Cordova-Reid again. You know, this time he makes that little diagonal run into the space, and it's in the middle of the box. Yes, Patson Daka will go and stick his head on it, but the two centre halves for Augsburg are just expecting that.
Second ball picked up from Fatawu from distance. First real save from Labrovic, pushes it away from danger. Here's Mavididi. Christensen to Winks. Now back wide again with Christensen. Spotted the run of De Cordova-Reid. Christensen against Hawaleu, and it's kept on. Christensen unceremoniously dumped off the pitch. Leicester playing on through Winks and Ndidi. Good work with Decourt-Overy looking for Daka. Breaks to Ndidi. Tries the toe poke from distance. It's wide. Referee's pulled it back, I think, for a foul on the edge of the penalty area. But much better from the Foxes, though. Decourt-Overy pirouetting away from one and then two challenges. Was there a little pullback on him? No, says the referee, as Augsburg are threatening to get forward here. There's options on the right-hand side. It's a strike from distance from Asende, and it's matched by a wonderful save from Mads Hermansen, who had to go springing away to his right. It was caught with real power from Asende.
Yeah, good shot, wasn't it? Thankfully, Mads equal to it.
To be arrowing into the bottom corner from our angle. That's Hermansen. Had to be on his toes. With Winks now down the left-hand side alongside Christensen, who's in possession again, the fullback. Mavididi dancing past one, and then another. Finds Decourt-Overy, who returns it to Mavididi. Tries to cut one towards the far post. That's a crucial intervention from Schlotterbeck. That looks like he's arrowing right into the top corner from Steffi Mavididi. And what a goal that would have been.
Yeah, great interplay between them two. And you see Steve Cooper, he'll be pretty happy with that. And as you said, great defence from Schlotterbeck, just coming across, reading that situation. That was arrowing into that far corner. That's a bit more like it.
It's clipping the inside of the post and putting Leicester City back on level terms, but for that intervention. Augsburg can't keep the ball in their own half at the moment. It was good pressing. It's Christensen who will just try and prod it forward to Mavididi. And that's broken down on the halfway line. Augsburg get on with the throw very quickly. It's Asende with Mounier through the middle. Asende holding the ball up well for Augsburg. Getting back is Christensen. Mounier thought about it for a moment, almost had control. It is Mounier. He's rifled into the side netting. And Wout Faes stretches his arms out wide as if to say, what's going on? He's confused about how that came to pass.
Yeah, you can just see the reaction there, obviously, of Steve Cooper.
And again, they have the territory.
And it just seemed to be closing all the doors at the minute. You know, Leicester had an opportunity to go down the right-hand side.
They've got to do some defending here. It's into Asende on the edge of the penalty area. Mounier lifted into the box. It was an unorthodox pass towards this left-hand side now. Leicester City throwing themselves in front of the ball. The shot was from the edge of the area. From Jensen. It was blocked on the way through. Another corner kick for Augsburg. But again, Leicester City shaky in this second half. Here come Leicester City. Fatawu, edge of the penalty area, onto his left, pulls the trigger. That's over the bar. He's been trying to get that shot away for 58 minutes and finally does. It's closer than we've seen. Christensen, poised, arm aloft, ready to whip it in. This one towards the near post, headed by an Augsburg player, and then in came Casey McAteer. It was a firm contact, but not one that was ever going to beat Labrovic. Tim Breithaupt, the long legs, watches as Kevin Schlotterbeck slips it to Pedersen. A footed ball floated across the face of goal all the way to the far side. Laid up for Kudosu. Kudosu ran the outside, adjusting, and it's off the line from Conor Cody. He's read that beautifully, Conor Cody, and he saved Leicester here, because that would have been the second and surely the defeat as well, with only 15 minutes left to play.
Yeah, incredible bit of defensive work there from Conor Cody. Again, Leicester showing good defensive work, but it's not really where they want to be at this moment in time.
Laid off, edge of the penalty area. It's Banks who tries to put one into the box off a Colley, and the foul is on McAteer on the edge of the Leicester City penalty area. And that is the full-time whistle. Leicester did all they could to try and find an equaliser in the second half, but Augsburg, very professional and strong all over the park. A physical performance from the Bundesliga side has left Leicester City on the wrong end of a result.